Hi, my name is Ashima Ananda, and I am making videos about my new book. It's called Charging Your Chakras, a Practical Guide to Chakra Exploration. Each video I plan on making 5 minutes, so you will hear a timer go off so that I know when my time is up. And the reason I'm making them 5 minutes is so we have small bites of information. It's easy to listen to, easy to digest, and we can just keep diving back in every single time. So today let's talk about Sahasrara. It's covered in the book. The book itself covers all 7 chakras. It has 3 tabs: Practicalities, Practicalities, Practices, and Proof, which means that what I've written about are chakra practicalities. What the heck are they? What's their color? How do I memorize them? How do I make them work for me? What's the story behind them? And that sort of thing. So I've got those practicalities in the book. I also have practices in the book, which are time-tested, tried and true. They have worked for me. They have worked for many, many others. And there is a portion of the book that suggests how you can create your own practices. And we will be talking about practices. That's a rich tapestry, and I can't wait to dive into it. And then the 3rd tab is Proof, and Proof talks about, Proof are writing prompts. So you take everything you've learned, you've got the practicalities, you've done your practices, and as you do your practices, you go to the tab that says Proof, and you write things down. What worked, what didn't work, what did you notice, what did you not notice, what did you think you were going to notice and didn't notice? All of those things you can write down on your own, and that's why it's also a journal and a workbook. So you can work out a few things, get a couple of practices going, and then you can actually write down what proof you may have found for each of those practices. So let's dive into Sahasrara. That's the 7th chakra. It is right here on the crown of your head. It is associated with the color purple. It is called 1,000-petaled. It is also the 7th, I think I said 7th chakra, and its mantra is Om. I have a card deck that I also offer. So as you see me glance over, that's what I'm actually referring to. Because in the midst of all of this, part of the reason I wrote this book and devised this card deck is because I wanted to understand the chakra system far more deeply than I could when I was, I could understand it when I was sitting listening to someone speak. I understood it when I was sitting teaching it. I understood it, but I didn't feel like I dove so deeply into its practicalities. And that was really, the book is really a sort of a love letter, how I wanted, it's kind of the resource I would have wanted had I had it. I think I would have really appreciated it. So that's what I'm referring to as the Chakra Card deck. It's got 7 cards. It's available on my website. We will talk about all that stuff later, but let's dive into Sahasrara. So crown chakra, 1,000-petaled, purple is its color. It is the 7th chakra, and its mantra is Om. And it is the chakra associated with I understand. And then I dive a little bit more deeply into the card. It says, where individual consciousness meets the divine. Then I go on. The illusion here is where the illusion of one's self as an individual dissolves into a perfectly still, pristine mind where we are fully established into our essential nature. Now that's a mouthful, and you might want to grab the card deck and look into that a little bit further. But really, that's, to me, that is what the 7th chakra offers. Now, I was always fond of saying, whenever my teacher would give me enormous sentences like that, I would always say, okay, well, I'll go ahead and unpack that for the next 50 years, because these concepts are enormous. And so with that in mind, please know, I know that. I know that that is true, and that sentence is enormous, and we are together in that, and we are practicing that. So there's no expectation. There's no set steps. This is an exploration. Let me say that one more time. This is an exploration of, here is Here in Sahasrara, one more minute. In Sahasrara, the illusion of oneself as an individual dissolves into a perfectly still, pristine mind where we are fully established into our essential nature. That's kind of an exciting concept to me, and one we will dive into next time. Thank you very much for listening. This is my first video. There will hopefully be many more. If you are interested in the book, please go to ashimaananda.com. There's a whole array of products there. You can get the book, you can get the card deck, and you can get other tools that support your deep dive into the chakras that I have created. And if you'd like to subscribe, I would love that. Sending positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. The light in me recognizes, honors, and loves the light in me.